Imagine transforming how someone sees you, going from indifferent to completely interested in you. Does it seem impossible? What if I told you that the ancient Stoics already had the key to this? In this video, we will explore how the principles of Stoicism can help you change the perception of someone who doesn't value you, without games or manipulations, but with wisdom and self-confidence. Now, if you are new here, please like the video and subscribe. Statistics show that only 15% of my audience is subscribed to the channel, so if this content has helped you in any way, I ask you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Now let's start this transformative journey together. Have you ever felt ignored or undervalued by someone important to you? Have you ever wondered how to make that person see your true value? We will address practical and philosophical strategies that go beyond superficiality, helping you build genuine value that will be recognized and appreciated by those around you. Watch until the end and discover how applying these teachings can improve your relationships and strengthen your self-esteem. It's not just about gaining someone's attention, but about becoming the best version of yourself and consequently attracting genuine respect and interest from others. Prepare for a change in perspective that can revolutionize your social and emotional life. Self-esteem is one of those terms everyone has heard of, but few truly understand its depth and importance in our daily lives. Think of self-esteem as the foundation of a house. If this foundation is solid, everything you build on it will be stable, but if it is weak, any small breeze can knock the structure down. So why is self-esteem so crucial? First, because it is the basis of how you see and value yourself. When you have good self-esteem, you recognize your worth and don't need constant approval from others. Imagine the freedom of not being dependent on compliments or external validations. This not only gives you more confidence, but also allows you to make more authentic decisions and live according to your own values. Moreover, self-esteem directly affects how others perceive you. Have you noticed how confident people tend to attract more attention and respect? This happens because they exude a positive energy and an inner security that are almost magnetic. And we're not talking about arrogance, but a calm and firm confidence that comes from within. Having high self-esteem also helps you better deal with life's challenges and criticisms. Instead of getting shaken or feeling attacked when someone doesn't value you, you can stay calm and understand that the problem isn't necessarily with you. This gives you the ability to respond in a more balanced and assertive way without letting others' negativity affect your well-being. Now, let's talk about how to build this self-esteem, especially through Stoicism. Stoics like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius had some incredible practices to strengthen self-esteem. One of them is daily reflection. Take a moment of your day to reflect on your actions and thoughts. Ask yourself, did I act according to my values today? What can I improve tomorrow? This simple habit can help you know yourself better and value yourself more. Another Stoic practice is negative visualization. It seems strange, but it works. Imagine the worst possible scenarios. This is not to make you anxious, but to prepare you mentally and show you that even in the worst situations, you have the strength to overcome them. This reinforces your resilience and, consequently, your self-esteem. Remember amor fati, which means loving your fate. This doesn't mean being passive, but understanding that some things are out of our control and that we need to do the best with what we have. When you embrace this idea, you stop comparing yourself to others and start valuing what you have and who you are. Self-esteem isn't something you gain overnight. It's a continuous journey of self-knowledge and acceptance. And by following these Stoic principles, you will not only strengthen your self-esteem, but also become a more confident, balanced, and happy person. And remember, you deserve to be valued, but it starts with you. Now that you understand a bit about self-esteem and self-confidence, let's talk about people's perception. To transform how people see you, it is essential to adopt practices that reinforce your self-confidence and improve your social interactions. Below, we present 10 practical techniques based on Stoic principles and personal development. Each of them will help you become more authentic and respected in both your personal and professional relationships. Let's start and discover how these strategies can make a difference in your life. Technique number 1: emotional self-sufficiency. Emotional self-sufficiency is one of the keys to a fuller and more balanced life. In simple terms, it means relying on yourself for your happiness and well-being without needing others' approval. Imagine how liberating it would be to live your life without being at the mercy of others' opinions, focusing on what truly matters, you and your well-being. First, it's important to understand that being emotionally self-sufficient doesn't mean being lonely or not needing others. Quite the contrary, it means building a solid foundation of self-confidence and self-acceptance that allows you to relate in a healthy and balanced way. When you value and recognize your own worth, you naturally attract respect and admiration. To develop this self-sufficiency, start by dedicating time to activities that bring you pleasure and personal satisfaction. Find hobbies you love, learn something new, or simply set aside time to reflect and relax. This time with yourself is crucial to strengthen your self-confidence. Another important step is practicing self-care. Take care of your physical, mental, and emotional health. This can include regular exercise, healthy eating, meditation, or any other practice that helps you feel good about yourself. The better you feel, the more self-sufficient you become. Furthermore, learn to establish healthy boundaries. Don't be afraid to say no when necessary and protect your emotional space. Setting boundaries is a sign of respect for yourself and others and prevents you from being overwhelmed by others' expectations. One of the most valuable lessons from the Stoics is the importance of focusing on what you can control. Often, we get frustrated and anxious about things beyond our control. By accepting that some things simply don't depend on us, you free yourself from a great emotional burden and concentrate on what can really make a difference in your life. Emotional self-sufficiency is a continuous process of self-discovery and growth. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, recognizing your intrinsic value, and living according to your own values. By adopting this approach, you not only improve your own life, but also transform how others see you. After all, an emotionally self-sufficient person radiates confidence and naturally attracts the respect and admiration of everyone around them. Technique number 2: practicing virtue. Continuing our journey of emotional self-sufficiency, let's talk about a fundamental concept in Stoicism: practicing virtue. At the heart of this philosophy is the idea of living a virtuous life, that is, acting according to high moral principles like honesty, courage, justice, and wisdom. But how does this connect to our quest for a more balanced and emotionally self-sufficient life? Practicing virtue means being true to your values, regardless of the circumstances. When you act with integrity and follow your principles, you build a solid foundation of self-confidence and self-respect. This is essential for emotional self-sufficiency, because when you know you're doing the right thing, you don't need others' validation to feel good about yourself. To start, reflect on what virtues are most important to you. It could be honesty, empathy, courage, or any other value you consider fundamental. Make a conscious effort to incorporate these virtues into your daily actions. For example, if honesty is important to you, commit to being truthful in all your interactions, even when it's challenging. Moreover, Practicing virtue includes the courage to face your fears and challenges. Being courageous doesn't mean not feeling fear, but acting according to your values despite the fear. Each time you face a difficult situation with courage, you strengthen your self-confidence and emotional resilience. As Aristotle said, virtue is the mean between two vices, one of excess and the other of deficiency. This quote reminds us that virtue is a balance, a constant practice of finding the middle ground in our actions and decisions. Justice is another central virtue. Treating people fairly and equitably not only improves your relationships, but also reinforces your sense of self-worth. When you act justly, you contribute to a more harmonious environment around you, which facilitates living according to your values. Wisdom, finally, involves seeking knowledge and continuously learning. Be open to new ideas and willing to adapt your beliefs when necessary. Wisdom helps you make more informed and balanced decisions, further strengthening your emotional self-sufficiency. Practicing virtue is a continuous path of growth and self-discovery. By incorporating these qualities into your daily life, you not only become a better person, but also create a solid foundation to face life's challenges with grace and confidence. As a result, you become someone who radiates an inner strength that naturally attracts others' respect and admiration. After all, living virtuously is the key to a full and meaningful life. Technique number 3: assertive communication. Continuing our quest for emotional self-sufficiency and the practice of virtue, it is essential to talk about assertive communication. Communicating assertively is one of the pillars for building healthy and respectful relationships, both in personal and professional life. But what does this really mean? In simple terms, it means expressing your ideas and feelings clearly and respectfully without being aggressive or passive. When you communicate assertively, you are practicing honesty, a crucial virtue we discussed earlier. Being honest with yourself and others creates an environment of transparency and trust. This doesn't mean you should be brutally honest, but rather that you should find a balanced way to express your needs and opinions. To start practicing assertive communication, it's important to use phrases that reflect your feelings and needs without blaming others. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen to me," you can say, "I feel ignored when I'm not heard." This subtle change in the way you speak can make a big difference in how your message is received. Aristotle, one of the great philosophers, said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. This applies perfectly to assertive communication. Becoming an assertive communicator requires practice and consistency. Each interaction is an opportunity to improve this skill and build stronger relationships. Furthermore, active listening is a fundamental part of assertive communication. It's not just about speaking, but also about listening attentively to what the other person has to say. This demonstrates respect and empathy, two virtues that strengthen any relationship. When you really listen, you better understand others' needs and perspectives, which facilitates conflict resolution and agreement building. Another useful technique is maintaining eye contact. Looking into the eyes of the person you're talking to shows that you're present and engaged in the conversation. This not only increases your credibility, but also makes the other person feel valued. Remember that assertive communication is a two-way street. Be prepared to receive feedback and criticism constructively. Accepting others' opinions with respect and consideration is a demonstration of emotional maturity and can help you grow and continuously improve. Developing assertive communication is a powerful step to reinforce your emotional self-sufficiency and practice virtue daily. When you communicate clearly and respectfully, you build bridges instead of walls, creating deeper and more meaningful connections with the people around you. Technique number 4, active listening. Now that we've talked about assertive communication, let's explore the importance of active listening. Active listening is not just about hearing words, but understanding and reflecting on what's being said. It is an essential skill for building deeper and more meaningful relationships. Active listening involves paying full attention to the speaker. This means putting aside distractions like your phone and fully focusing on the conversation. Show that you are present and interested by maintaining eye contact and using confirming gestures like nodding. This attitude demonstrates respect and consideration, creating an environment of mutual trust. Asking thoughtful questions is also part of active listening. Asking clarifying questions helps to better understand the other person's point of view and shows that you genuinely value what they are saying. By doing this, you not only understand better, but also make the other person feel valued and heard. Paraphrasing what was said is another effective technique. Repeating what you understood in your own words ensures there were no misunderstandings and reassures the speaker that you are following the conversation. This immediate feedback helps create clearer and more efficient communication. Plato, the Greek philosopher, said, "Wisdom begins in wonder." In active listening, this wonder translates into genuine curiosity about others' experiences and perspectives. Cultivating this curiosity broadens our understanding of the world and the people around us, enriching our interactions and strengthening our bonds. Additionally, active listening promotes empathy. Putting yourself in the other person's shoes and trying to understand their emotions and motivations is essential for building solid relationships. This practice not only improves communication, but also strengthens the emotional connection between people, creating an environment of support and understanding. Avoiding interruptions is crucial. Let the other person finish speaking before responding. Interrupting can seem disrespectful and indicates that you are not truly interested in what's being said. Allowing the other person to fully express their ideas shows that you value their opinion. Active listening is an exercise in patience and presence. In a world full of distractions, dedicating genuine time and attention to someone is a valuable gift. This practice not only improves your personal and professional relationships, but also contributes to your personal growth. Developing the skill of active listening is fundamental for anyone who wants to improve their interactions and build stronger relationships. Through it, you demonstrate respect, empathy, and a genuine willingness to understand the other, making your conversations more meaningful and enriching. Technique number 5. Consistency and reliability. Consistency and reliability are two qualities that go hand in hand and are essential for building solid and lasting relationships. Being consistent means acting according to your values and promises continuously, while being reliable means being someone others can truly count on. Together, these qualities form the basis of any healthy relationship, whether personal or professional. First, let's talk about consistency. Maintaining consistent behavior creates predictability and security in your relationships. When you are consistent in your actions and reactions, people around you know what to expect from you. This not only facilitates trust building, but also promotes an environment of stability and mutual respect. To be consistent, it's important to keep your promises and honor your commitments. If you say you will do something, do it. This seems simple, but often, in the hustle and bustle of daily life, we forget the impact that small actions have on others' perceptions. Being punctual, meeting deadlines, and following through with your responsibilities are practical ways to demonstrate consistency. Reliability, on the other hand, goes beyond just keeping promises. It also involves the ability to be a constant and present support for others. This means being available when needed, offering help without being asked, and showing empathy and understanding in difficult moments. Reliability is built over time through repeated actions that show others they can count on you. Aristotle said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Applying this wisdom to our daily lives means that being consistent and reliable should be a continuous practice. These qualities don't develop overnight, but are built through repeated and intentional actions. Furthermore, consistency and reliability increase your credibility. In the workplace, these qualities are highly valued and can open doors to new opportunities and responsibilities. At home, they strengthen family bonds and create an environment of trust and support. Another crucial point is clear communication. Maintaining open and transparent communication reinforces the perception of reliability. When people know they can talk to you and that you will be honest and direct, this strengthens mutual trust even more. To cultivate these qualities, self-reflection and commitment are necessary. Ask yourself if your daily actions reflect the values you want to convey. Be willing to make adjustments and continuously improve. Being consistent and reliable is more than a practice. It's a lifestyle that enriches all areas of your life. When you adopt these principles, you not only improve your interpersonal relationships, but also become a more integral and respected person. After all, true trust is built over time through consistent and reliable actions. Technique number 6, empathy. Empathy is a powerful quality that can transform the way we relate to others. It involves the ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes, understanding their emotions and perspectives. In a world increasingly connected but paradoxically isolated, empathy is more necessary than ever for building genuine and lasting connections. Practicing empathy begins with active listening. When someone speaks, it is crucial to hear not only the words, but also understand the feelings behind them. Show that you are truly present in the conversation by giving full attention and avoiding interruptions. This simple act of listening attentively is already a big step in demonstrating empathy. Beyond listening, recognizing and validating others' emotions is fundamental. Sometimes people just want to be heard and understood. By acknowledging their feelings, you are not necessarily agreeing with them, but showing respect and understanding. Phrases like, "I understand how you feel," can make a big difference. You have now reached the halfway mark of the video. I congratulate you for trying to become a better version of yourself, and I also humbly ask you to leave a comment, as it helps my channel immensely. If you do not know what to comment, just write "mind over body" so I know you reached this far. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Also, I've linked some books on Stoicism that helped me become the man I am today, and will also help you achieve a Stoic mindset. Another important aspect is the ability to offer emotional support. This can be done through comforting words, gestures of solidarity, or simply being present in difficult moments. Empathy also involves action. If you notice that someone is going through a hard time, offering practical help, like solving a problem or providing a shoulder to lean on, can be extremely valuable. Empathy is not limited to situations of sadness or difficulty. It is also important in moments of joy and success. Celebrating others' achievements as if they were your own demonstrates a generous and open heart. This attitude strengthens bonds and creates an environment of mutual support. Confucius said, "What you do not wish for yourself, do not do to others." This quote reminds us that empathy involves treating others as we would like to be treated. By applying this philosophy in our daily lives, we create a more compassionate and understanding world. Developing empathy requires practice and intention. It is necessary to be aware of your own emotions and be able to manage them to better understand others' feelings. Meditation and personal reflection can be useful in increasing this self-awareness. In the workplace, empathy improves collaboration and communication. At home, it strengthens family relationships and friendships. In both cases, it creates an environment of trust and respect where everyone feels valued and understood. Being empathetic is an investment in your relationships and your own happiness. When you practice empathy, you not only improve others' lives, but also enrich your own life experience. After all, understanding and feeling with the other is the essence of what it means to be human. Technique number 7, personal appearance. Personal appearance goes beyond vanity. It's about how we present ourselves to the world and how this affects our self-esteem and others' perceptions. Taking care of your appearance doesn't mean spending hours in front of the mirror, but rather showing respect for yourself and others. Maintaining good personal hygiene is the first step. Being clean and well-groomed conveys a message of self-value. Small daily habits like regularly bathing, brushing your teeth, and keeping your nails clean make a big difference in your personal presentation. Dressing appropriately for occasions is another important aspect. Choosing clothes that fit the environment and are in good condition shows that you care about what you're doing and who you are interacting with. It doesn't need to be expensive or extravagant. The important thing is to be presentable and comfortable. Physical health also plays a crucial role in personal appearance. Staying active, having a balanced diet, and getting enough sleep contribute not only to a better appearance, but also to an overall sense of well-being. When you feel good physically, it reflects in your posture and behavior. An often overlooked point is the importance of caring for your skin and hair. A good haircut and a basic skincare routine can significantly boost your confidence. Simple products like a good shampoo and moisturizer already make a big difference. Taking care of personal appearance also includes how you present yourself emotionally. A positive attitude, a genuine smile, and an open posture are aspects that complement your physical appearance and help create a more welcoming and confident impression. As the philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "The first wealth is health." Being healthy is the foundation for good personal appearance. Investing in physical and mental health is fundamental to feeling good and presenting yourself well. Personal appearance directly affects how others perceive us and how we perceive ourselves. Feeling good about your appearance can significantly boost your confidence and self-esteem, positively impacting all areas of your life. At work, a good appearance can convey professionalism and competence. In social environments, it can make interactions more pleasant and positive. It's important to remember that personal appearance doesn't define who you are, but it is a powerful tool to feel good about yourself and make good impressions. Taking time to take care of yourself is an act of self-value that can transform your confidence and how you relate to the world. After all, when you take care of yourself, it reflects in everything you do and how you feel. Technique number 8, development of social skills. Developing social skills is essential to improve your interactions and build stronger relationships. These skills are not innate for everyone, but the good news is that they can be learned and improved with practice and dedication. Start with the skill of initiating conversations. Many people find it difficult to take the first step, but a simple and friendly approach can open doors. Ask something about the context or make a positive comment. This shows interest and breaks the ice. Active listening is another crucial skill. Pay full attention to what the other person is saying without interrupting or planning your response while they speak. Showing that you are really listening creates an environment of respect and trust, essential for any relationship. Body language also plays an important role. Maintain an open posture, make eye contact, and smile. These non-verbal signals indicate that you are approachable and interested in the interaction. They can facilitate communication and make conversations more comfortable. Practicing empathy is essential. Try to understand others' feelings and perspectives. This doesn't mean you have to agree with everything, but showing that you understand the other person's point of view strengthens the emotional connection and helps resolve conflicts more effectively. Clear and concise communication is fundamental. Avoid beating around the bush and be direct, but always respectful. Expressing your ideas and feelings clearly helps avoid misunderstandings and makes the interaction more productive and pleasant. Learning to handle criticism and feedback is vital. Instead of getting defensive or feeling attacked, see criticism as opportunities for growth. Thank the person for the feedback, reflect on it, and use it to improve your skills and behaviors. Being authentic is crucial for developing social skills. People are attracted to genuineness. Don't try to be someone you're not to please others. Show your true personality and values. Authenticity builds trust and longer-lasting relationships. Practicing conflict resolution is another important skill. Conflicts are inevitable, but how you approach them makes all the difference. Seek peaceful and fair solutions. Stay calm and be willing to compromise when necessary. This shows maturity and strengthens interpersonal bonds. Participating in social activities can be an excellent way to develop these skills. Get involved in clubs, interest groups, or community events. These experiences offer opportunities to practice and improve your social skills in diverse environments. Investing in the development of social skills enriches your personal and professional life. Healthy and strong relationships are fundamental to well-being and success. By improving these skills, you become more confident and prepared to face the challenges of daily interactions. After all, genuinely connecting with the people around you is one of the keys to a fuller and more satisfying life. Technique number 9. Positivity and optimism. Positivity and optimism are powerful attitudes that can transform your life. Seeing the bright side of things doesn't mean ignoring problems, but choosing to focus on solutions and opportunities. A positive perspective can increase your resilience, improve your relationships, and even promote better health. To cultivate positivity, start by practicing gratitude. Take a moment each day to reflect on what you are grateful for. It can be something simple, like a delicious breakfast or a pleasant conversation. This habit helps shift your focus to what is positive in your life, bringing a sense of contentment and joy. Adopting positive language also makes a big difference. Replace negative statements with constructive affirmations. Instead of saying, "This is hard," try, "This is a challenge, but I can overcome it." This subtle change in how you express yourself can influence your mood and how others respond to you. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts." Cultivating positive thoughts is not just about maintaining a cheerful attitude, but also about creating a mindset that seeks the best in every situation. Train yourself to identify and challenge negative thoughts, replacing them with more optimistic alternatives. Surrounding yourself with positive people is fundamental. The company you keep influences your own state of mind. Seek to be with those who uplift your spirits, encourage, and inspire you. These relationships reinforce your own optimism and help maintain a positive outlook. Additionally, taking care of your body directly impacts your mind. Regular physical exercise, a balanced diet, and good sleep are pillars for maintaining a healthy and positive mind. When your body is well, your mind follows the same path. Facing challenges with optimism is crucial. Instead of seeing obstacles as insurmountable barriers, view them as opportunities for growth and learning. Each difficulty overcome strengthens your confidence and resilience, making you more prepared to face future challenges with a positive attitude. Practicing meditation and relaxation techniques can help maintain emotional balance and promote an optimistic perspective. These methods help calm the mind, reduce stress, and increase mental clarity, allowing you to better handle adversities. Recognizing and valuing your achievements, no matter how small, reinforces your optimism and keeps your motivation high. These moments of celebration create a sense of progress and accomplishment, feeding a positive cycle in your life. Adopting positivity and optimism as part of your daily routine transforms not only your life, but also positively impacts those around you. By choosing to see the bright side of things and maintaining an optimistic mindset, you create a happier and healthier environment for everyone. Technique number 10, constructive feedback. Giving and receiving constructive feedback is essential for personal and professional growth. But how to do it effectively? Let's explore some practices that can help make feedback a powerful and positive tool. First, it's important to be specific. Instead of using vague terms like, "you need to improve," point out specific behaviors or actions. For example, "I noticed you have difficulty meeting deadlines. Perhaps we can work together to improve your time management." This type of feedback is more helpful because it gives the person a clear direction to follow. Additionally, it is fundamental to maintain a positive and encouraging tone. Even when feedback is critical, it should be presented in a way that inspires the person to improve, not discourage them. A good example is balancing negative feedback with positive aspects. Start by highlighting something the person did well, then address what needs improvement, and finish with a positive note about the person's potential. Socrates said, "The secret of change is to focus all your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new." Applying this wisdom to feedback means focusing on possibilities for improvement and future development instead of just criticizing the past. Active listening is also crucial when giving feedback. Allow the person to respond and express their own viewpoints. This not only shows respect, but can also provide valuable insights that you hadn't considered. An open dialogue makes the feedback process more collaborative and less unilateral. Offering practical suggestions is another way to make feedback more constructive. Instead of just pointing out problems, suggest specific solutions or improvements. This helps the person visualize the next steps and feel more confident in their ability to change. The frequency of feedback also matters. Don't wait for formal evaluations to share your observations. Continuous and regular feedback can prevent the accumulation of problems and make corrections more manageable. Small adjustments along the way are more effective than large behavioral overhauls all at once. Another important point is the intention behind the feedback. Ensure that your goal is genuinely to help the person grow and improve. Feedback given with empathy and genuine concern for the other's development is much better received than criticisms that seem motivated by frustration or impatience. Finally, be receptive to the feedback you receive. Showing that you are also willing to improve creates an environment of mutual trust and respect. This encourages a positive feedback cycle where everyone feels safe to give and receive constructive criticism. Applying these practices transforms feedback into a powerful tool for personal and professional development. With specificity, positivity, and a focus on the future, feedback can inspire significant changes and strengthen relationships, creating a more productive and harmonious work environment. Each of these techniques can be implemented in your daily life practically. For example, practicing active listening can significantly improve your interactions at work and at home, creating an environment of respect and understanding. Cultivating emotional self-sufficiency makes you less dependent on others' opinions and more centered on your own worth. Now that we have explored these valuable techniques, it's time to put them into practice. Remember, knowing something is just the first step. Applying this knowledge is what truly makes a difference. Imagine how your life can change when you start adopting emotional self-sufficiency, practicing virtue daily, or communicating more assertively and empathetically. Start today. Choose one of the techniques that resonated most with you and make an effort to integrate it into your routine. For example, set aside 5 minutes in the morning to reflect on your virtues or practice active listening in your next conversation. Small daily actions can lead to significant transformations over time. If you encounter challenges, don't get discouraged. Personal growth is a continuous process, and each step, no matter how small, is a move toward a more complete and authentic version of yourself. Now, if any part of this message has been helpful to you, leave us your like and comment, helping the algorithm recommend it to someone who needs it at this time. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss new videos, and if you look through the videos we've already uploaded, you're sure to find something to take with you. Have a good day.